Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking all things weight loss goals, calorie macronutrients, portion control, and how long and what to do to actually set up a plan to successfully hit your weight loss goals, because the new year is about a week or so behind us. And I know a lot of you guys are reaching out with some awesome goals you're setting for yourselves for the year to lose some weight, to get toned. And I think that's amazing. And I want to just make sure that you guys are set up for success. You know what to expect, be realistic with yourselves, and actually have a plan of action. So for those of you guys that are back to my channel, you know, this is a little bit different than what we normally do. Usually we are working out together in some workout clothes. I still got my workout clothes on, but we're not working out together today. We are going to just have a little chat. I got my coffee here and we're just going to get real, because this is a new year and we are ditching the 5 pounds in 5 days, detox tea, 20 pound, whatever it is, all that mumbo jumbo out there. We're ditching that this year and we're going to get honest with ourselves and we're going to do this the right way and we're going to succeed. Okay. For those of you guys that are new here, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicolenahed. I am an online and in-person fitness coach to so many incredible women. And I am here to just give you guys as much real information to succeed and be your absolute best self along the way. If you guys have any questions, you can drop them below in the comments. I'll absolutely get back to you, or find my Instagram or email in the description and you can contact me there. All right, guys, 5 tips. Here we go. We're going to start with tip number 1. So first tip is set realistic expectations. I'm just going to put this out there right away. Phenomenal weight loss for most people, like really awesome weight loss, is 1/2 to 1 pound a week. And that is if you are like hitting it, like hitting those goals, you're hitting your calorie macronutrients, or however you are tracking your food and you're hitting those workouts, that would be like expected phenomenal weight loss. Because let's think about it this way, right? 1 pound a week is 52 pounds in a year. Most of us don't have that much weight to lose that quickly, or if we do, it doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy to lose that much weight that quickly, right? So be realistic with yourself, right? If you're setting a goal to lose like 20 pounds this month, I want you to just rethink that, because it's not just about setting a number goal. You want to set goals that are going to be both healthy for you mentally and physically. And if you want to set a goal that's going to be healthy for you mentally, you want to make sure you're not going to completely deprive yourself of everything to hit that goal, right? It's better to do this slowly. It's better to do it in a way that is more sustainable and comfortable for you, that doesn't require you to change everything in your whole life at one time. And that is probably in the realm of 1/2 pound to 1 pound a week. So knowing that, know yourself. What is realistic for yourself? How serious do you want to get about this goal? I mean, how much do you want to actually change up front to hit this goal, and base your goals off of that. Now, weight loss goals don't always have to be just a number goal. Maybe you want to feel better in your skin. You want to feel more confident. You want to be stronger. You just want to have more energy. It can be all of those types of things. So remember, when you're setting goals for yourself, they don't just have to be number related. Ideally, I would encourage you to set some goals that maybe are number related, but other goals that are not number related. So for me, when I first started, I was like, you know what, I just want to get stronger. I was having a lot of aches and pains in my body at the time. And I was like, I need to work out because I want to get rid of these aches and pains. I need to stretch more. And along the way, I did want to lose weight. So I got serious about the weight loss as well. But I had other goals driving me to just keep going, to get motivated, to actually push me to the gym and to work out. All right, quick water break. We're back. Tip number 2 is hold yourself accountable if you are trying to get serious about your goals. So this can mean a lot of things, but what I want to talk about specifically is calories and macronutrients and tracking them. Now, I'm not saying this is right for everybody, but if you have a goal, like you want to lose a certain amount of weight, or you want to change your body, like put on some muscle, tone up certain body parts, which not spot correction, but just tone up in general, having goals like that you want to get kind of serious about, it might be best to consider tracking calories and macronutrients if that's not something that you're very knowledgeable about at the moment. The reason I say this is because there is some science that goes into weight loss. And if you know the right calories, the right macronutrients for your body, tracking them consistently can make this process so much easier and more seamless. So let me give you an example. When I first started my weight loss journey, I was on and off tracking. Like I would track for 3 days. I was really under eating in my calories. I didn't know the right amount to be eating. So I would be tracking for 3 days and I'd be super hungry. I'd stop tracking for like 4 days, then I'd get back to it again for 3 days. And it was just very inconsistent and I was not seeing the results I wanted to see. Then I decided I was going to go for a much more moderate amount of calories. I did all my research on where, was right for me. I did a lot of trial and error, and I found a number that I was able to stick to consistently weekdays and weekends, and I tracked for months on that number for calories to learn my portion sizes, to learn how much protein I was getting. I had no idea. I'd never really tracked that before. And I did it for months until I was literally able to eyeball my food and be like, this is the right amount for me. Like, I know that this is probably right, and I didn't have to do, and I don't really have to do it much anymore. But that period of time of tracking was where I saw incredible changes in my body because I was very consistent and serious about putting in the time and the effort and prioritizing that so I could see the goals. So if that's not something you've done before, if you're not really, seeing the changes you want to see and you're not too sure what's working for your body, do your research, find what might work for you. And if you have any questions, of course, you can reach out, but do your research and find out like what is a healthy amount of calories and macronutrients for you. I'm going to tell you right now, 1,200 calories probably ain't it. Okay. If that's what you're thinking, it probably ain't it. But find that number and get serious about tracking it so you can learn. This is a learning opportunity, right? This is not about restriction. Do not need to restrict yourself. This is not about depriving yourself. None of that. This is just for you to learn. And hopefully one day you won't have to do it anymore because you'll know. So calories, macronutrients are a great way to hold yourself accountable to actually start seeing results and having some true knowledge behind what you're doing. All right, ladies, listen up, because number 3 is probably one of the most unpopular ones, but I'm going to repeat it and I'm going to repeat it again because this has truly changed the game for me. Number 3 is strength training. So, those weights sitting over there that you've been hesitant to pick up or reach for, or maybe go up in weights. I'm going to need you to start grabbing those this year and using them consistently. I know there's a lot of misconceptions about, weight training making you bulkier or heavier or whatever it might be. But the reality is, in order to get bulky, you got to be doing some crazy things, lifting some super heavy weights, getting a lot of protein in. And even then, it's probably really hard to get bulky. So I want to just completely get rid of that idea in your head. That being said, I am not the type of girl at the gym, you guys know this, to be like lifting the heavy weights, the bars, that whole section of the gym where all those, big people go to. That's not me. If I've ever been there, which I probably never have, I just quickly turn back around and head to the dumbbells because that is how I've done most of my training in the past and what I like to do. But that being said, there's a lot of heavy dumbbells and you can absolutely find ways to incorporate them into your workouts. I encourage this so much because just like a lot of you guys out there, when I first started my journey, I was all about, the 45 minutes on the treadmill, elliptical, stair climber, and that's all I did. And I was like, this is how I'm going to burn the most amount of calories and this is how I'm going to lose the fat. And yes, those help you burn fat, but it's not enough if you actually want to shape up your body and get that toned, muscular type of body you're seeing on the Instagram, the internet these days. You have to actually incorporate weights and not be scared of them and push yourself to consistently go up in weight when you're ready, to hold your moves longer, to get lower in your moves, all of the things that make everything harder. You're going to have to encourage yourself to start pushing on that side of your workouts. So a really great way to think about this is 2 days of strength training is amazing. I like to do 1 lower body day, 1 upper body day, and then mixing in 2 days of HIIT cardio, full body type days. So I'll do like a full body HIIT workout 2 days of the week, and then 2 strength training days to make sure I'm hitting those muscles well, and I'll push myself with heavier weights on those 2 days. All right, so I know now that you are all convinced you're going to be lifting some heavy weights this year, right? Number 4 goes right off of that, and that is having a plan when you actually go to the gym. So it's not enough to just walk into the gym and be like, I'm going to do what I feel like today. I'm going to go to the treadmill. Oh, nope, the treadmill's taken. So I'm just going to go on the elliptical. And then 15 minutes later, I'm kind of bored. I'm going to just do a little ab workout and then I'm going to head home. Something is always better than nothing, but if you want some serious results, changing the shape of your body, losing some weight, you got to have a plan. And a lot of, and people in the fitness world are going to call this a workout program, which is what coaches like me will create for people. But there's so many free resources on the internet that can give you great workout programs. When I first started years back, 7 years ago, maybe. I started with Kayla Itzeen's BBG program when it was still a PDF. This was, some time ago. And even though it didn't have a lot of strength training incorporated in it at the time, it had a really clear defined plan of every week and every day what you were going to do. No thinking. You go to the gym, you're going to finish this whole workout. You're not going to stop till you finish it. You're going to push yourself. And then here's what you're going to do the next day. that was an incredible resource for me to start thinking about how workouts should be. They shouldn't change every single day. They shouldn't change every single week. And they should have an actual clear defined start and end, right? And so in this year, I want to encourage you guys to not program hop. What I mean by that is find a workout that you like, find a program that you like, and stick to it for at least 3 to 6 months. At least 3 to 6 months. I will tell you right now, when I am doing strength training, I do not change my workouts very often. Like, I think I've done the same lower body workout for probably 6 months to a year because I know what I like. I like my squats, my glute bridges, my donkey kicks. What I do change is the amount of weight and the amount of reps so that every week and every month I can get a little bit stronger and a little bit better. But sticking to a program and focusing on just progressing in intensity, that's what's going to make a huge difference for you. So in this year, in 2021, we are getting rid of program hopping, right? Find something you like and stick to it for enough time to see the results. All right, guys, we are on tip number 5. Thanks for sticking all the way through. I'm going to take a second here. I'm going to do that thing. Click the subscribe button if you guys are enjoying this video. I will definitely be sharing so much more helpful tips coming this year. And hit that thumbs up if you are enjoying this. You guys have helped so much as a small creator to bring more content like this for you guys and grow this community, which has been so incredible. So let's get to it. Tip number 5 is to be patient. I know this is so annoying. I know you guys probably hear this all the time. People are like, give it time, be patient. It'll happen when it happens. But the truth is, this takes a lot more time than, what all those things on the magazines and the internet and Instagram are telling you. 2 weeks and 5 pounds and 10 pounds in 10 days, like that is not long-term weight loss. Sure, maybe you can drop 5 pounds water weight in your body in 5 days if you really wanted to, but that doesn't mean you've lost 5 pounds of fat. And losing fat is what actually changes the shape of your body and putting on muscle. And those take time. And like I said in the number 4, 3 to 6 months of a workout program, 3 to 6 months of sticking to the same calorie goals, that's probably a good way to think about the phase 1 of your weight loss. See how that goes. After that, think about adjusting if you need to. You can go up in calories, down in calories, change your strength training, but you got to give this time. I tell everybody in my coaching program, the first month is just about understanding the routine, finding your rhythm. Month 2 is about starting to see some change, getting a little bit better. And month 3 is when people actually start to see their first significant changes. But by month 6, if you can really stick to it, you really have changed if you've been consistent. And that's why I encourage people to ditch all that information out there that's like, in 2 weeks, your body's going to change, or like bikini body in 2 weeks. Like, that's just not realistic if you want to do this in a way that's actually sustainable and long-term and healthy for you mentally and physically. So we're ditching the deadlines. We are committing to a lifestyle change here, not a diet. And I promise you guys, if you stay consistent, if you truly stay consistent for a long period of time, and I don't mean 100% every day is a perfect day. I mean, even if you have a bad day, the next day you get back on, or if you have a week where you're on vacation, you get right back on that next week. If you stay consistent like that and truly be honest with yourself about if you're putting in the right amount of work, you're going to see the changes. You will. All right, ladies, that was my 5 top tips for weight loss and actually hitting your goals this year. You guys, thanks so much for listening. If you have any questions, drop them below. I am here to help, and I'll see you guys next time.